the continuity of the way that the neighborhood looks. Like I said before, that was what drew us to the neighborhood. And that we make improvements in our area that brings it up to the level that it's at, and that other people in the neighborhood also bring their homes up to the level that the neighborhood...
To have a neighborhood expectation of what it should look like, and...
Yes.
Okay. So appearance of neighborhood, just to summarize it. Okay. So, the key issues that we're going to try to resolve here and come up with some solutions for are to establish and maintain peace, harmony, and tranquility in your neighborhood, to continue to have communication and acceptance of your neighbors, and to maintain the beautiful appearance of your neighborhood. Sounds lovely. I want to move there. So, with this in mind, any ideas on how we could come to this solution? Let's start with peace, harmony, and tranquility. Some of the things that we talked about today were coming home and it was loud, disruption. Do you have any suggestions or ideas, some brainstorming on how we can, as a community, as a neighborhood, agree upon how we can all have peace, harmony, and tranquility?
Maybe if there was a certain time frame that we could see, maybe, it's not like lights out, but maybe try and keep it down after 10 o'clock at night.
It's almost like a neighborhood curfew or a neighborhood quiet. I know some cities have, like, you know, you have to have a quiet time after 10 or 11 p.m.
And I think after 10 is
I think that if there's better communication, if there is an issue, that we would talk to each other, and if we're not answering the door, we could leave a message. We can exchange phone numbers, cell phone numbers, so at least we could leave a message rather than coming over and knocking on the door or trying to talk to somebody at an inconvenient time. And possibly move the car that doesn't run to my sister's house. I have to check with her. I could put it in the driveway, but it's still not going to run. It's an older car. It will be sitting in the driveway, which it's not going to limit the number of cars out on the street, but there's nowhere else really to park it. So I will try to see if my sister can have it at her house. She has much more property.
Okay, that sounds good.
That would be good.
And so that would assist in part, but some of the other issues we were talking about, I remember Diana had mentioned that there was some overgrown grass, that sort of thing, and trash. And Laura, you had mentioned like some fence that had blown down, that was still down because of storms. So any ideas?
Well, I don't really understand the trash. Is it the trash bags that are sitting out, or is there trash? I mean, there's trash bags on the side of the house.
No, there's even in front of the house where the trash can would be taken, some bags and some loose trash on the roadway that wasn't there before.
So, any other ideas about how we can address the appearance of the neighborhood?
Well, I've noticed that when they have their trash cans out, we get our trash picked up on Fridays. But it appears, because there are so many people living in their house, their trash is full and it's overflowing and on the ground, and if the trash man doesn't pick it up, it's left on the ground. Since I do live alone and I have adequate leftover space in my trash can, if you'd like, you could certainly utilize the space. When I put it out there...
Okay, so Diana's going to generously help out with some of the expense for trash issues because she's got some extra space. So any other ideas for maintaining the appearance of your neighborhood?
Well, maybe we could have, you know, one weekend a month or maybe just one morning a month where we could have a neighborhood cleanup, especially in the winter. There's been a lot of limbs that have blown down, and just people's property with the wind that blows to other places that we could all pick up.
We have the green boxes, which are strictly for leaves and branches and trees. Several of us in the neighborhood do. So I'm sure you could utilize that too during that process. We could all use the green barrel to help get rid of some of the branches. And my fence being down, I don't know if it's appropriate, but possibly since your husband's unemployed and a carpenter, contractor, maybe he'd come to my house and give me some type of a quote on fixing my fence, since he has some time and my fence is down.
Yes, I mean, he would be very willing to do that.
Okay, sounds good. Your lawnmower was not working at the moment. Mutual tools, mutual skills, that sort of thing.
Possibly my kids could mow Diana's yard for free if we could use her lawnmower to mow our lawn.
That's a great idea.
No, absolutely.
What do you think, Ted?
Absolutely. No,
Okay.
that sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
Also, I noticed that sometimes Diana goes out of town, and she'll be gone for several days, and her garbage can will be out for several days, and her newspapers will be, and it makes it look like no one's home. So, you know, we can go over and put the garbage can back and collect her mail and her newspapers for her, because I think it affects the safety of the neighborhood. It appears that somebody isn't home.
Right, so we've made a lot of progress here, so we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to kind of summarize some of the solutions that the two of you have come up with, and hopefully, if we all in agreement, we're going to go ahead and put it down on paper and finish out the day. So the last thanks for that few minutes it took to write this up. You guys were really great, so it wasn't difficult to summarize your agreements. So I'm going to go ahead and have you guys review quickly the agreement that I wrote up for you of your solutions to your key issues. And if you could sign that, and what I'm going to do is have you both sign that, and then I'll give you both a copy before you leave here today. Thanks so much for your hard work today. I'm really pleased with what happened today. I hope you both are as well. It sounds like not only did you resolve your conflict, but you've got some great ideas to improve your neighborhood. I appreciate the participation today. So, good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Nice meeting you both. Okay, you're gonna have to cut here. Dogs have broken out.
Ooh, Jack's tail, that would be so cute. Hi, Jack.
Now you can see it. Don't talk to them. Okay. Starting again. And 5, 4. Get down.
I mean, you're totally going to hear it.
I didn't even hear it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, does it center down? I just want a picture of my face.
Didn't follow the rules there, Missy.
Hey, it's not going to be on the video.
Oh, I don't trust you. That's nice. Look how happy she is.
You know I'm going to put that in there.
That could be the one that's sitting over there.
So we're going to put this on.
Yes, do you have some? Do you want a piece of tire?
I won't tell no lie. All of the people around us, they say